Namaskar everyone, this is Sudipp Saaha, your host and host, and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. So finally, I'm here with my Outlook 2023 video. I finished the calculations last week itself, and I wanted to upload this video on 1st of Jan. But because of New Year celebrations, there were a lot of and music was being played out in my area, and eventually I had to drop the plan of uploading the video. So, anyways, I'm back this week, and let's get started. So, if you are new to this channel, I request you guys to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon, and select all so that you continue to receive timely notifications about my upcoming videos. So, let us start. Now, if you add the year 2023, then you get the number 7. Now, number 7 denotes the planet Ketu. Remember, Ketu is not a real planet. In Vedic astrology, it is called a Chaya Graha or a shadowy planet. It is actually a point that is there in the space, and it is also referred to as the south node of the moon, and Rahu is the north node of the moon. Okay, so both Rahu and Ketu are mystical planets, and Rahu is the head of the dragon, and Ketu is the body of the dragon. Okay, so Ketu is the significator of spirituality, wisdom, knowledge, moksha, liberation, and isolation. Now, I have discussed in my earlier videos that where I had mentioned that number 7 is the upgraded version of number 6, and just like 4 is the upgraded version of number 5. Now if you look at the trends of the stock market, you will get to realize what I am trying to say. So by this I hope you have got a rough idea about what I am going to say about the stock market trend. But anyways, I shall discuss the trend about the stock market a bit later. But let's continue with our focus on general characteristics about this particular number. So as per the Chinese numerology, both numbers 6 and 7, they represent the metal element. And as I have discussed in my Diwali Muhurat trading video, you will see people getting connected towards spirituality. You may expect groundbreaking achievements in the field of education, technology, especially in the field of research. You will also see people getting inclined towards the field of occult sciences, spirituality as well. So you're going to see a lot of people, joining the tarot card reading courses, numerology courses, and you may even see many new financial astrologers coming up in this year as well. Anyways, I wish them good luck. So this year we are also going to see a rise in the number of cases of depression. As I said, Ketu is the significator of isolation. So this is actually going to increase the number of cases of depression, and we are also going to see a rise in the number of divorce cases as well, as Ketu indicates separation as well. So this year is going to be a year of extremities. It is either going to be too good or too bad, nothing in between. So since 2 is the complementary number of 7, and the presence of double 2 in 2023 is indicating that this is going to be the level 2 or an upgraded version of 2023, sorry, 2022. So what you are going to see in the year is basically an upgraded version of 2022. So like 2022 was the trailer, and in 2023 you're going to see the real picture. This is what I am seeing. See, just like in 2022 I talked about natural calamities in water bodies, this year also you may see such news in the media, in the news channels, and also you may see news about high intensity earthquakes, cyclones, and excessive rainfalls. These things are going to be a matter of concern in this year as well. So now let's talk about COVID. So are we going to see a new variant this year? See, in 2020, the number added, the year added up to number 4, and in that particular year we had faced lockdown due to COVID-19. So for number 4, as I said, is the north node, and in the year 2023, that which adds up to number 7, or the south node, or the planet Ketu, we may see new variants of COVID in the headlines, but we will be able to navigate through this period if we are careful. Remember, this new variants won't be that fatal, but one must stay alert. After all, nobody wants to fall it, right? And Ketu is also represents mysterious diseases. So we may also see new diseases, especially waterborne, coming to the forefront, as both the Rahu and Ketu, they are related to undetected diseases. So stay safe and don't let your guard down. And let's come to the geopolitical segment. See, in the year 2023, you are going to see a war-like situation over a war or war-like situation in the water bodies. Now, as I have now this thing I have already highlighted in the Diwali Muhurat trading as well, and in 2023 you're going to see political instability. Mangalvat Ketu, that is Rahu, gives the result as per the position of Mars. So you're going to see a rise in conflict among nations, especially in the water bodies, volcanic eruptions. The position of Saturn is indicating like democracy is going to get strength, and in many countries you are going to see people are protesting aggressively against the policies of the government. So this is what I can see in the geopolitical segment. Overall, this kind of situations may trigger political stability in many countries. Now let's talk about the economy. I know many of you are wondering whether we are going to see a recession, whether we are going to see a slowdown in 2023 or not. See, this is what I am trying to decode from the planetary alignments, and this the picture that I am able to get after analyzing the planetary transits that are going to take place throughout the year, and also after applying the numerological aspect on this thing. What I can see is that many countries will face economic recession or economic slowdown in this year, but however, India will be able to navigate much better than the developed nations. I'm not saying India recession won't touch India. See, actually, the world has become a much interconnected place. It is much more interconnected than it was. The impact of recession can be felt, but India will be able to come out of it very fast, and will continue writing its growth story and will continue to outperform. So, the Indian economy will continue to outperform as well this year. And but however, inflation is going to be a matter of concern, and you are going to see economic policy makers will find a tough time in managing growth and inflation, because of which you are going to see volatility in the policy rates as well. So here also you are going to see a swing as well. So due to inflation, we are going to see a disruption in the supply chain, but despite the negativities, economy will continue to grow upwards slowly and steadily. And as I mentioned in the Diwali Muhurat trading video, I'm expecting an upside movement in the oil price, gas price, and I am bullish in the bullion market as well. In crude oil, you're going to see swings on both the sides, but overall, the trend of the crude oil is going to be volatile to positive, and it may break its previous high as well. Now, if I talk about gold, in my previous year's video, I had said like I was bullish on crude, gold, and silver. And in fact, all these three commodities, you know, gold had risen to around 55,000 levels last year. Silver nearly touched 70,000 and crude touched an all-time high. So, and if I take an average on the bullion market, it most of you I have seen many people have messaged me like they have, gained more than 10% both in gold and silver. But if we calculate, like, the swing is going to be much more. But on an average, many of you have said like both gold and silver has given 10% returns on an average in the year 2020. So gold outlook is looks volatile to positive. In the first quarter of this year, you may see fluctuations, but the second quarter, you may expect much better momentum, and you may expect a decent upside movement in gold. And I expect gold to end on a higher note this year, and I expect silver will also follow the same trend. Now, let us talk about the part that you guys were eagerly waiting for, the share market. Now, are we going to see a new low, or are we going to see a new high in 2023? Will the economic recession create panic among the investors, or it will simply prove to be a Mayaja? So let's find out. See, whatever you have seen in 2022, it is going to take place on a larger scale in this year. You are going to see sudden highs and sudden lows. Remember in 2022, I had said like it will become very difficult to predict the movement of the market. The market will make sudden bottoms and sudden highs, and I had said the first of the in the first of the half of the year does not look so good, but I said that I was very much positive in the second half of the year, and I told that market should hit a new high in the second half of the year. And if you see the performance of the Indian stock market, it has outperformed its global peers. When the American stock market was making 2 year lows, was making new 2 year lows. Okay, so here we were just trading around the previous all-time high, and back in November we touched a new high when many stock markets, when leading ones, especially, they are struggling. So the Indian indices outperformed, and India's stock market had actually outperformed the global ones. So the prediction for 2022 about the Indian stock market was correct. So in the year 2022, I had said that the lows of 2021 won't be broken, but had also said that we are going to see a new high in 2022. So for the year 2023, we may see the markets breaking the previous year's high and previous year's lows as well. Chances are there that 2022's lows may get retested, but however, market should end the year on a positive note, and we should see a new high again in this year as well. So due to economic recession, due to negativities, even the Indian stock market is also going to take a beating. But however, as I had discussed in my Murat trading video, you should see the growth story, especially after March, and the momentum will be visible after May, June. So get ready for the extreme movements this year. And see, since the number 7 denotes represents number planet Ketu, it is not a very materialistic planet. So this year, what I am seeing is that many people are going to lose wealth in the stock market. See, if you are a gambler, then stay on alert because this year you're going to see a lot of extreme movements in the stock markets. Remember, if you are trading in the market, then trade cautiously. Trade with strict stop losses. By any chance, if you go against the direction of the trend, then it will become very difficult for you to find an exit because the swings, the movements are going to be rapid and they are going to be very fast this year. So this is what the stars are telling me. So if you are a gambler, then it would be better that if you get some training and you do your proper research before making a move in the stock market. So remember, trade with strict stop loss this year. And if I talk about the sectors of 2023, see the first sector that is coming into the picture is the travel and tourism. Like I've already discussed the sectors in the Diwali Muhurat trading as well, but many people could not, get the proper audio because of the background noise. So I'm repeating here as well. So the sectors are travel and tourism, entertainment, then technology, then power sector, pharma sector, and logistics sector, service providing sector as well. So these are the sectors in which you may find profit in this year 2023. So that's all in this video. I shall see you again in my regular videos. If you find this information to be helpful, I would request you guys to give a thumbs up to this video and don't forget to share it with your friends. Till then, do take very good care of yourselves and namaskar.